Hello, everybody. I just want to make a quick hangout today about a topic that I talk about often, and I get this question a lot. And the question is how do I know what you do or the SEO company that I use is doing anything for me? Because I pay a lot of money and I never see any results. So how do I know if they're doing what they say they're doing? So I just wanted to show you quickly something, and I'll just show you how I would evaluate one if I was a lawyer. And let me share my screen with you real quick and take a look. If I can get the screen to share. Okay, if I just type into Google and I type in SEO companies, lawyers, and see what I get as far as results are concerned. And I'll just take I'll take this one right here. And let's see, I'm thinking about becoming one of their clients. And I lawyer marketing. Okay, let's take a look at these guys. Looks like they got a nice office. They do have a portfolio, so yeah, if they got a portfolio, you can kind of see how these people rank, that they're willing to show their customers websites. Then I guess it's fair game to see how these clients are ranking. We'll look at a few other things here about. Let's take a look here. Says our experience has shown us that if your website does not appear on the first page of results of search engines, most importantly Google, for the most common search terms that consumers use when searching for an attorney, your website most likely not be found. I would agree with that. That's right here it is. What makes us unique is our ability to get our clients on the first page of Google for most competitive search terms online. Yeah, I think that's probably the goal. Looks like a friendly bunch of people. So let's see how they're doing. Go back to the portfolio. This looks like they got a lot of websites that they work on or have worked on or are working on. So let's just take the one at the top, because I would imagine that would be the one that they would be wanting me to look at the most. So go to this website, and Panish and Shea, looks like they practice in, let's see where they're at. They're in California, looks like. Try to look for contact information. Okay, they're in Los Angeles, but Los Angeles is a pretty big area, so I'm not going to put that on them because it probably would be tough to get the first page in Los Angeles. Let's look at Irvine. Okay, Irvine, California. And I think Irvine is a few 100,000 people. It's a pretty larger city, but obviously not the size of Los Angeles. So let's just cut and paste. And remember, we're looking for psblaw.com. So if I open another browser here and I go personal injury attorney, because that's what it looked like they were doing, I'll get rid of Los Angeles because I want to look for Irvine instead. And just to make sure, the practice area: car accident, truck accident, bus accident, aviation, train. So they're definitely wrongful death. They're definitely personal injury attorneys. So that would be the key term that you would find them under. And where you should find them is in this group right here, because this is local attorneys that Google has identified locally on this map. And this is for a lawyer that practices within a certain area. You have to be in this area, because if you scroll on down further, you're going to get some of the larger companies that are directories and so on, like lawyers.com. And they're going to take up a lot of organic spots. So the best way for you to compete is to be in this area right here. So they're not showing up in this area, and it doesn't look like they're showing up in the organic results. Let's go to page 2. I don't see them here either. 3. Do not see them. 4. Not at all. 5. No bueno. 6. And let's take a look. There they are right there on page number 7. This is the law. This is the website we were just on. So this is an SEO company that's telling you that they try to get their attorneys on the first page, and the very first person that they shows up on page number 7 for a keyword. And I want to show you this site right here too, because I took a look at this earlier. And by the way, I think this is a great design. I think their designs are extraordinarily good. I really, really like the designs. I like the graphic here. I like the picture. I like the color. I like all the other stuff. But there's one thing I want to point out about, and this is Serrano Law Offices, is in order to be found on Google or anything else, what Google is they collect information. So they're very good at predicting what people will, how people will look for information, how people will type things in. And that's why they put you in categories in Google Plus, because they know they can predict with math, you know, how people are going to do something, because they can pre-predict that because of all the information they've already obtained by the millions and billions of searches that go on all the time. And Google collects all that information and packages it into the algorithm so they know how people are going to search. Look at this law office's, this attorney who looks like he's a seasoned attorney, but look at what his practice areas are. Insurance, bad faith. Disability is not so bad, and types of bad faith. These are legal terms. Insurance, bad faith. That's not what the average person is going to type into the search engine if they're looking for somebody that's going to help them because they got taken advantage of by an insurance company. They're not going to say insurance, bad faith. They'll probably type in insurance injury or insurance company, or I mean insurance lawyer, something like that. But they're not going to type in insurance, bad faith. And let me take a look at the source here. If you right click and you take a look at the source, usually you can see the title. And yeah, right here it is. Oh, what's the title? Let's see here. Right there. Phoenix Bad Faith Insurance. So, in Serrano Law Firm in Arizona. So obviously there's, as far as keywords is concerned, that's probably not the best keyword for a lawyer to be found under. It's very important to pick the right keyword, and it's very important to make sure that the pages show up on the first page. There's this SEO joke that's been around forever. I hope people, if you've heard it, forgive me, but it says that, where do you hide a dead body? And then you hide dead bodies on the second page because nobody goes there. When you show up on page number 7, you're really buried. So obviously, if you're going to evaluate a company, the first thing you want to do is look at the people they're already working with and see how they rank. And that's just a little information that I'm hoping will help you. And like I say, I'm not really competing against iLawyer Marketing, whoever that was, or anything like that, because I only work with a select few people anyway. And I find through what Google's doing is Google's making it so you can really connect with people, and you can connect with people that are that you want to work with, not everybody. I don't want to work with everybody. I don't like working with everybody. Certain people I connect with, certain people I don't connect with. So I'm not competing with these guys. I'm just telling you that if you want to go out and evaluate, you know, because I hear this complaint all the time, my SEO company never does anything for me. Well, just look at their portfolio or ask them for a few clients and see how they show up. It's real easy just to search in a key term that identifies the practice and shows it. And if they're not doing the job, then hey, move on to the next one. So that's what I have to say about this today. I'll put my contact information down there. Like I say, I'd be happy to answer anybody's questions. I'll be happy to, you know, evaluate somebody if you'd like to have me do it. And you know, my findings with law is it's a very personalized thing anyway. So in order to have a relationship with somebody, you've got to really know their business very well, which is kind of hard if you're a large company. So that's my 2 cents for today. And so I appreciate you listening. Thank you very much.